Alright, so I want to show you guys how easy it was to press transfers that come from me, AlanAway.com. I made a bunch of these transfers right here. These are like promotion. This is my logo with my website at the bottom. So prior to having these, I was using these little small bags right here. And when people come and they shop, I like put a t-shirt or two in these bags. I really need to get some bigger ones, but in due time. But I was using these little bags, and I spent money on these bags, and if I'm going to spend money on these bags, I figured I might as well use the bags for promo. So I made these in Affinity Designer, and I printed them up on my Ricoma Revel 2402 DTF printer. And I just want to show you guys that might use me or are considering using me to make your transfers how exactly the transfers press and peel. All right, so only thing you're going to need is your transfers that you got from AlanAway.com and your substrate, which is in this case is a bag, and a Teflon cover sheet. So it's a hot peel. I got my heat press set to 300 degrees for 15 seconds. You can press at 275 degrees for 15 seconds, but let me show you guys exactly how to do this. Alright, so we're on my 16 by 20 Ricoma press right here. I'm just going to go ahead and get my bag. I'm going to take a pressing pillow and put it inside of my bag because the bag does have seams and I want the part in the middle to stick up. Alright, so I'm just going to lay it down on the platen. I'm just going to get my transfer and I'm going to lay it dead center on the bag right here. Alright, dead center. As you guys notice, I'm not using any heat tape. You can use heat tape if you want to be perfect, but I'm just not going to use heat tape for this demonstration. Going to go ahead and lay my Teflon sheet on top, push it in, press down, and wait for 15 seconds. 13, 12, 11, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so now I'm going to remove my Teflon sheet, grab the edge of my transfer, rip it off. Rip it off just like that, and you see the transfer, nothing remaining, and you see the perfect image on here. Alright, so now you can take your Teflon sheet and you can go ahead and press it down again for a few seconds if need be, if you want to, just for a few seconds, just to go ahead and lock that in. For those of you guys that like to use T-Seal, you can use T-Seal if you want to go ahead and lock that ink inside of that garment. All right, that was a full 15 seconds right there. Now see what you got. Looking good. All right, so let's do that again. I've pressed a bunch of bags. For those of you guys that follow me on Instagram, you guys already saw all the bags that I pressed with my DTF transfers. Let's go ahead and do another one just in case you guys thought that was a fluke or in case you guys need some extra instructions. So I'm going to go ahead putting this in here out of bobbin thread on an embroidery machine. I'm going to go ahead and put my logo on here. Alright, dead center right there. Alright, and I'm going to get my Teflon sheet once again. Alright, lay it down on top of there. Go ahead, press down. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Alright, and we're doing this in real time with no cuts because I want you guys to see how easy it is and to get the idea of snatching it away. You want to grab the corner flat, peel it off like that. Alright, so watch the technique. I'm going to grab the corner, I'm going to peel it off. I didn't go this way, I didn't go up, I went this way. Alright, I yanked it that way. Alright, and once again, perfect, just like before. Alright, these are bags, so I don't need to press it again. You want to press your shirt again for longevity, but bags, you don't really necessarily have to press again because people are not really going to be washing bags in a wash machine a bunch of times, you know what I mean? And not like these bags are big enough to be taken to the grocery store and stuff like that. So, yeah, you're not going to be washing these bags again and again and again. But this one has something on this side. So again, I'm going to center it up. Center it up. Boom. Alright. Lay that on there, sit it on, boom, press. Just want to show you guys a nice few times so you guys can see that it's easy, and I have not had one unsuccessful rip away yet. All right, so let's do it again. All right, up, move the sheet, grab the corner. All right, let's do one more, just for good measure, so you guys can see that this is not a fluke and these transfers are a go. They are a winner, guys. I feel so confident in these things. I feel more confident than I did with any other DTF transfer machine that I have, to be 100% honest with you guys. I'm not just saying that. I'm not just making it up. I do want you guys to try my services, and I'll get your transfers out right away. So lay that down there. Grab my cover sheet. Put it on there. Doesn't have to be perfect because these are just giveaway bags when people buy stuff. Once again, 15 seconds. This is the fourth one I'm doing, guys. So you know that, and I'll just do one more after this, just to show you guys the technique and how you peel it off. All right. One more time. Corner. Easy peasy. A-Dubb Productions, AllenAWade.com. The key is get them familiar with your logo and get them to know your website, so that anybody else that sees this bag, curious, goes to the website, checks you out, get a few clicks, get a few recognitions, get a few new eyeballs to your website so you can sell some merch. All right, so this is a real creative way to do advertising. If somebody reuses these bags right here, you got like a, you get advertised. You always want to advertise on your stuff, and that's one thing I'm going to be working on all year long. Self-promotion and promoting everything that leaves the store. All right, one more time. Down, press. All right. And I can do this again and again and again and again, guys. And it'll come out perfect every single time. All right, 2, 1. Boom. Corner. Every single time. Works like a charm. All right, so that's all the bags. I actually did this to all of my bags. I don't even have any more bags here. So here's what we have right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clean, nice, fresh, and the main part, super easy. You saw how super easy that was to peel. You can go ahead and get your transfers for t-shirt fronts, t-shirt backs, t-shirt sleeves, t-shirt neck labels, varsity jacket backs, varsity jacket patches, left chest, hat underbill, foam hats, regular wool hats, all types of things that you can do with these DTF transfers from AllenAWade.com, guys. I'll be demonstrating some more, but I think by now you guys get the idea and see how easy it is to peel these transfers. So the next thing we have available to you are these .dst embroidery files that are available on AllenAWade.com. This one right here says athletics. This is perfect for the front of a sweatshirt, the back of a varsity jacket, right? Those thin cotton varsity jackets, or the front of a t-shirt. But this is a really, really nicely done large file. So the first one we have says athletics, and the second one we have says varsity. All right, I'm trying to kind of like give you guys things that are really, really useful that you guys can use. to start making money. I'm starting to offer you guys all types of resources. The next thing we'll be working on is we're going to be redoing all the blank sublimation patches on the website. I'm so excited about that. I've thought about this for months, and the way I'm going to do these, I promise you, are going to be game changing, and nobody else does them like I'm going to be doing them. All right, so stay tuned for that. But in a future video, we're going to be using this along with the one that says Varsity, and we're going to be embroidering it on jackets or maybe even on sweatshirts, just to show you guys how it embroiders. But for practice, for testing rather, I always embroider on a piece of stabilizer just to make sure that the .dst that I've digitized on Chroma from Ricoma comes out nice and clean. And yes, I digitized this myself personally, along with all my other files on Chroma by Ricoma. All right, so those of you guys that are interested in that, use my Ricoma affiliate link down in the description below to get your copy of Chroma. You can try it out for a while. I think it's like a 7 or 15 day trial or something like that. Or it might be 30-day trial, I'm not sure. And then, but the only thing you can't do is you can't export the designs. You can play around with the software, digitize stuff, but you can't export a design unless you have the full version. But it's worth playing around with it if you guys want to get into digitizing, all right?